The hidden dangers of alcohol, how even low consumption affects brain, gut, and hormonal health. Introduction. Alcohol consumption is often perceived as harmless, especially when consumed in moderation. However, recent scientific research suggests that even low to moderate alcohol intake can have detrimental effects on brain structure, gut health, and hormonal balance. These adverse effects extend beyond the liver, affecting vital systems throughout the body, including the brain and immune system. Understanding these risks is crucial for making informed decisions about alcohol consumption and safeguarding long-term health. Alcohol and brain health, structural damage at low levels. Contrary to popular belief, moderate alcohol consumption does not protect the brain. Studies show that even small amounts of alcohol can reduce overall brain volume and compromise the integrity of gray and white matter. How alcohol affects the brain, brain shrinkage. Research published in Nature Communications found that consuming just one alcoholic drink per day is associated with measurable reductions in brain volume. As alcohol intake increases, the loss of brain matter accelerates. Gray and white matter damage. Gray matter controls essential functions such as movement, emotions, and sensory perception, while white matter facilitates communication between brain regions. Alcohol disrupts the structural integrity of both, impairing cognitive function over time. Long-term consequences. Prolonged alcohol consumption has been linked to cognitive decline, an increased risk of dementia, and memory loss. Even light drinkers exhibit measurable reductions in brain size, challenging the notion that moderate alcohol use is harmless. Acetaldehyde, the toxic byproduct of alcohol metabolism. When you consume alcohol, your liver converts ethanol into acetaldehyde, a highly toxic and carcinogenic compound that damages cells indiscriminately. Acetaldehyde is up to 30 times more toxic than ethanol and is a major contributor to alcohol-related health issues. How acetaldehyde harms the body, DNA damage, and cancer. Risk. Acetaldehyde binds to DNA, forming adducts that interfere with normal cell repair processes. This damage increases the risk of cancer, particularly in organs such as the liver, esophagus, and breast. Cellular inflammation. Acetaldehyde triggers oxidative stress and inflammation, which accelerates tissue damage and contributes to the progression of chronic diseases. Enzyme deficiency in certain populations. Individuals with reduced activity of aldehyde dehydrogenase, ALDH2, an enzyme that breaks down acetaldehyde, face an even higher risk of cancer and other alcohol-related complications. Gut microbiome disruption and the risk of leaky gut syndrome. The gut microbiome, a diverse community of microorganisms residing in the intestines, plays a critical role in maintaining overall health. Alcohol consumption disrupts this delicate balance by killing beneficial bacteria and allowing harmful pathogens to proliferate. Impact on gut health: increased intestinal permeability, leaky gut. Alcohol compromises the intestinal barrier, allowing harmful substances like endotoxins and bacteria to enter the bloodstream. This phenomenon, known as leaky gut syndrome, triggers inflammation and immune system dysregulation. Inflammation and liver damage. Once harmful substances enter the bloodstream, they travel to the liver where they contribute to inflammation, oxidative stress, and the development of liver diseases such as fatty liver, cirrhosis, and even hepatocellular carcinoma. Alcohol and hormonal imbalances, increasing estrogen and cancer risk. Alcohol consumption alters hormonal balance by increasing estrogen levels, which can elevate the risk of hormone-sensitive cancers, particularly breast cancer. How alcohol alters hormones. Increased aromatase activity. Alcohol stimulates the activity of aromatase, an enzyme that converts androgens into estrogen. Higher estrogen levels are associated with an increased risk of breast and ovarian cancers. Insulin resistance and metabolic dysregulation. Alcohol interferes with insulin signaling, promoting fat storage, increasing insulin resistance, and contributing to obesity-related hormonal imbalances. Suppression of testosterone. In men, chronic alcohol consumption reduces testosterone levels, impacting reproductive health, muscle mass, and overall vitality. Cancer risk and alcohol. No safe level exists. Emerging research confirms that no safe level of alcohol consumption exists when it comes to cancer risk. The International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, classifies alcohol as a Group 1 carcinogen, placing it in the same category as asbestos and tobacco. Cancers linked to alcohol consumption. Breast cancer, alcohol increases estrogen levels, heightening the risk of hormone-sensitive cancers. Liver cancer. Chronic alcohol consumption promotes inflammation and scarring, increasing the likelihood of hepatocellular carcinoma. Esophageal cancer. Acetaldehyde produced during alcohol metabolism damages the esophageal lining, raising cancer risk. N-acetylcysteine, NAC, and other protective strategies. While the safest option is complete abstinence, individuals who choose to consume alcohol may benefit from protective strategies to mitigate some of the harmful effects. How NAC helps protect against alcohol. Damage neutralizing acetaldehyde. NAC boosts glutathione levels, a powerful antioxidant that detoxifies acetaldehyde and reduces oxidative stress. Protecting the liver. NAC supports liver detoxification pathways and minimizes alcohol-induced liver injury. Other protective measures: hydration and electrolyte balance. Staying hydrated helps flush toxins from the body and reduces the severity of hangovers. Milk thistle and dandelion root. These herbs support liver detoxification and promote cellular repair. Vitamin C and B vitamins. Supplementing with antioxidants and B vitamins helps mitigate oxidative stress and replenish depleted nutrients. Is moderate alcohol consumption safe? Rethinking the myth. The notion that moderate alcohol consumption is beneficial for health is increasingly being challenged by rigorous scientific evidence. While some studies have suggested that moderate alcohol intake may be linked to lower cardiovascular risk, recent meta-analyses reveal that these benefits may be outweighed by the increased risk of cancer, cognitive decline, and liver disease. Reevaluating the definition of moderation. Moderate drinking guidelines. Current guidelines define moderate drinking as 1 drink per day for women and 2 drinks per day for men. However, evidence suggests that even these levels may increase cancer risk and contribute to long-term health issues. Individual variability, genetic, metabolic, and lifestyle factors influence how alcohol affects individuals, making it difficult to establish a universally safe level of consumption. Conclusion. Alcohol consumption, even at low levels, poses significant risks to brain health, gut function, and hormonal balance. The toxic byproduct acetaldehyde, along with the disruption of gut microbiota and altered hormonal pathways, contributes to an increased risk of chronic diseases and cancer, while supplements like N-acetylcysteine, NAC, may offer some protection. Abstinence remains the safest and most effective strategy for minimizing these risks. Understanding the true impact of alcohol on overall health empowers individuals to make informed decisions and explore healthier lifestyle choices that prioritize long-term well-being.